some ways one of the most exciting days of my life, simply because of the people who were there and the buzz about what we were going to do. The people were from all kinds of backgrounds, different degrees, different interests, but all brought together by the same passion, so that there was this huge buzz in the room. And when I look back on the promise that the buzz that we felt in that room, it's phenomenal to look back now and see how it's more than lived up to its promise. And when I see both the development and the growth that I've gone through since undertaking the program, and also that of my fellow then participants and now ambassadors, people leading schools, people having set up social enterprises, addressing all kinds of educational challenges around the world. People like me working at Teach for All, addressing educational inequity around the world, business leaders. It's extremely exciting, and well, it all started on that first day of Institute. One of the things I'll never forget about that first day is one of the classes I walked into, that I had spent hours the night before preparing and making like the perfect, just the perfectly planned class, or so I thought. And about maybe 20 seconds into it, all hell breaking loose, 30 kids completely out of control. One of them throwing a chair at me, swearing at me, just super aggressive and nasty, and just making me feel horrible. And realizing, for the first time, just how difficult this experience was going to be. I think one that springs to mind is when I first got my students excited about the stock market. This was a topic that I myself am very passionate about, but I couldn't understand why my kids wouldn't get excited about it. Basically, just by teaching them from my textbooks, from the business textbooks in my early days as a teacher. So I explored different ways of getting them excited about the stock market, and I found this one game that the BBC used to run called Celebdac, where instead of trading company shares, you trade celebrity shares, and profits aren't driven by, stock prices aren't driven by profits, but rather by the celebrity prices are driven by news coverage. So I got my students playing this game. They got extremely excited about it because they could relate to the celebrities much better than with the companies, and it became a big passion of theirs. We then, given this experience, I then approached the BBC. In the end, we worked with the BBC on creating a framework for teachers to use the tool nationally. Maybe one of my funniest moments and also like most lovely moments was that same student who was so aggressive to me on that first day. On the last day of school in my second year, so my last day teaching, she gave me a mug which said, and well, you're gonna have to bleep part of this, but she said, "If I gave a shit, you would be the first one I would give it to." And that was just a wonderful reflection of just how we progressed in our student teacher relationship.